Many people don't struggle financially because they lack opportunities. They struggle because certain jobs feel beneath who they are. It's not about the salary. It's not even about long-term prospects. It's about identity. There are roles that simply don't match the story we tell ourselves. And that's where something subtle happens. We believe we're making rational decisions. But often, what we're protecting isn't our future, it's our self-image. The core psychological mechanism, identity protection. Humans don't just want income. We want consistency with who we believe we are. We all carry an internal narrative. I'm educated. I'm talented. I deserve something better. I'm not that type of worker. When an opportunity conflicts with that narrative, it creates internal discomfort. Not financial discomfort, identity discomfort. And the brain treats that discomfort seriously. So we delay, we reject. We wait for something more appropriate. In the psychology of money, it's explained that financial decisions are rarely about numbers alone. They are deeply influenced by ego and emotion. Money becomes a stage where we try to defend our self-worth. We would rather maintain status than build quietly. Why this feels so rational? In Thinking Fast and Slow, Daniel Kahneman explains how our decisions are driven by fast, intuitive reactions, rather than slow analysis. We feel, if I take this job, it means I've failed. If I start from the bottom again, people will think I've fallen behind. Objectively, that might not be true, but psychologically, the discomfort feels real. The brain is designed to protect identity before it maximizes wealth. That's why pride can quietly slow financial growth. Not because we're lazy, not because we're incapable, but because we're trying to stay consistent with who we think we are. Financial growth usually requires momentum, experimentation, and humility. When pride dominates, we reject entry-level roles that offer experience. We wait too long for the ideal opportunity. We avoid starting something new, fearing we'll look inexperienced. The result isn't dramatic failure, it's slow stagnation. Slow stagnation is more dangerous because it feels safe. Years can pass in waiting mode. A real example, Warren Buffett. One of history's most successful investors, he started delivering newspapers as a teenager. There was no prestige in that, but there was momentum. He focused on building capacity, not protecting image. The foundation was simple, the growth was gradual, and that simplicity compounded over time. The pattern is clear. Long-term builders rarely prioritize pride over progress. A different way to look at it. The real question may not be, is this job prestigious enough? But, does this increase my capacity? Because long-term wealth is built on capacity, not image. Pride provides short-term comfort. Growth provides long-term freedom. Often what slows us down isn't a lack of opportunity. It's the desire to look successful before we're structurally ready. When we separate identity from strategy, we create space to grow. Not by lowering ourselves, but by placing ego in the right position. And that shift, quiet, internal, rational, is where financial acceleration often begins.